What is up, ninjas? My name is Samuel, and today we're going to be continuing this Dirtybird track start to finish. Today we're going to be finishing the rough arrangement of it out in FL Studio 20. Thank you guys for those of you guys that have been commenting in the previous episodes. Your comments have been helping me a lot in getting adjusted to FL Studio 20, you know, getting everything to sit right and all that, doing faster workflow. So if you guys watch the videos, make sure to read the damn comments, because that's where a lot of the knowledge is also going to be able to be found on how to do certain things faster in FL Studio 20. We are using the Dirty Chicken sound set, guys, by the way, that was released at Evil Sounds. So if you ever want to support this channel, make sure to check out evilsounds.com. That is my sound design label where I release a lot of sound banks for you guys to use in your music, helping you guys get the sounds you want, that you need to create that music that you've been wanting to do. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video because I am in a hurry today.
Alright guys, and welcome to FL Studio 20. So good news is that we are not going to have a long video today. In fact, the track is almost done. If you think about it, after we have this little break here, which I like to call tension breaks, which they use a lot in Tech House to create tension. Again, we've been hearing the same beat over with the kick. We get rid of the kick. We maybe have a few like pads that stay on one note. We might have a melody. We might have a vocal talk. It can be whatever you want it to be, but these are meant for a little bit of tension and to add more variation so it doesn't sound so repetitive like a damn loop like you could have heard. We have pretty much an 8-bar loop or a 4-bar loop. Okay. Pretty much we're going to drop with a few more sounds added, 2 or more, and then the outro is pretty simple. You just start taking stuff away until we reach the end of the track. So we're halfway there with it. So what we're going to do again, we're going to go with the no kick drums here because we're going to get rid of them for this section here of the break. Usually in the tension breakdowns with Tech House, the drums are still present just to keep that little rhythm going. But this is a good spot to do. We are going to be using Endless Smile again, and we're going to be doing a new automation here. Again, Endless Smile is super useful for Tech House, any genre, in all honesty, where you have a build, because it just makes the build sound a little bit less strong than the drop, and it does help a lot in transitioning stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go down there, and then I am gonna add like the downlifters we had before. Those are gonna be found here. So we just go into audio in FL, and we are gonna go into those downlifters, which should be right here, downlifter 8, and we're gonna drop that. Now, we also had a chorus shot in the intro that I really like, and we're going to go with that one as well. So we're going to go here. I believe the chorus shot is this one, FX pattern number 2. We can check it real fast. Yeah, that one right there sounds fucking dope. So we're going to use that, might as well, since we already have it. And that's one of the things you guys need to do. You know, a lot of you guys like to put in like random amounts of samples, but if you already have downlifters added, uplifters, and you can use them again in the other portion of the song, do it. Don't be that guy that has like 20 downlifters in his track because he just used a new sample for every part of it. Nah, use the ones you already have. That creates kind of like this theme to the track rather than having all these different kind of sounds going off at different parts. All right, so we're gonna have that here. So watch. So that's really going to help in just getting that to flow a bit. And then we're going to add this little uplifter here. Now, someone told me that these are not in key in time with the track, and I agree they're not. But a lot of times with white noise, it really doesn't matter that much if they're in time, mainly for the fact that they're not doing anything rhythmic or pitch based. There's just shh. So what you can do with those is you don't really have to get down and get them to be in the right setup. But again, if there is rhythm to the white noise, like a then it might sound a bit off, so just keep that in mind, okay? So right there, we're going to have that little transition. And again, that's going to help us in transitioning from that. We're also going to get that percussive cue that we have added throughout here to help us transition. So that's going to be kind of like the tension. We're going to add the intro pad that we had here, and that's going to be fine here. So I'm going to have that go in there, and we're just going to do that. I just want these parts here for now. Maybe there's a shortcut for what I'm doing here. You guys can tell me that too. Your shortcuts have been helping me a lot, guys. I'm not lying about that, you know. And hopefully, you know, people reading the comments too, new beginners like me to FL Studio, they can also get value from the comments that you guys leave. So I really appreciate a lot of you guys leaving comments on stuff to do. You know, I read all of them mainly. Okay, so there we go. We're just gonna have that little pattern like so, and it's so simple. I don't know if I want to introduce melodic. Maybe I'll introduce the melodic part here. So let's get rid of these actually, and I'm gonna introduce it here now, where we start getting into that. Okay. That way it makes a lot more sense in the involvement of the track. And then over here we're gonna have it. Yeah, I think we should have. I'm gonna have that, and then I just want that beginning. I don't want it to change melody anymore. And then we're gonna drop again. So let's get this guy as well over here. Again, you know, once you have the main meat of the track done, a lot of times it's just, you know, the automation of it. Okay, so I don't think we need that downlifter there. And then, so that's... So I think what I want is just the part of it, not the yeah. So I'm gonna clone this. I'm gonna call this variation number 2. Thank you, FL, for letting me know on that. And then what I want to do is I want to get rid of these ones right here. Those are the ones I don't want. And we're gonna add that here. Now again, this is to create tension, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to do a lot of automation, which I've heard a lot of you guys say, wait till you get to FL automation, so I'm a little bit scared on this part. But what we're gonna do is automate a lot of things. That's what's gonna keep this break interesting and make it sound a little bit more fluent. So the first thing we can mess with is gonna be that endless smile automation. So let's see if we can find it. It's gonna be, yeah, endless smile right here. Alright, so there we have the automation. I just did it the old school way like I did in the previous video. You know, move that and then go to tools and edit last tweak, then create automation clip for it. So that's what we did there. Let's just see if it sounds good. And there we go. It's gonna drop there. We just gotta move this guy. Maybe have that like so. Gonna move that. Yeah, like. And then here we don't really need the pad anymore, I believe. So one thing that Chibat-san does do that I really like is the fact that he has like these kicks that do. So I'm gonna add those kicks in. So what I'm gonna do is just clone that again, and then I'm just gonna call it, rename it to just the kick itself. So rename. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is very simple. We're just gonna have the kick go boop, 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 and then we're gonna have the drop. Okay, so we'll go to patterns, which I think is down here. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, kick pattern, there we go. Let's get rid of these. All right, so we're gonna add those there. And then we're gonna drop. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to what we had. Now this is where the change happens in the track, because now we're gonna introduce another bass, and this is not gonna be like a bass like you think, like low end bass to it. It's gonna be more of a train horn, as they would call it. So the train horn is that sound at the end of the climax of a drop. I want to say where all the sounds are present that you're gonna have in a track the most, where it's kind of like a tune, like a train horn, but it's like a synth, obviously. So that's what we're gonna be going with here. Okay, so we're just gonna do that there. Okay, there we go. And I also want I want a clap there. Let's see if I can add anything else to it. I think just a clap would be fine, but I'm gonna do a double clap for myself for my song. All right, so that's cool. So everything else is gonna be the same. We're still gonna have the bass, so the bass is still gonna be there. It's all going to be the same except for that big massive horn, and then the effects pattern will come back in. And then again, over here, we're going to have this mini fill with no drums and vice versa. So we just got to get that horn in. So I'm going to create a new pattern. Call it the train horn. What's a train color? I don't know. I'll just call it, I don't know, yellow. Or I already have yellow taken orange. And we'll do a train horn. All right, so we're going to insert a new silent as well. So we just need to find the sound. But in essence, you know, what's going to happen is very simple. I think this is in the key of A, so all we really need is just a bass all the way through. Apologies if it's sounding like shit right now with the... So that's going to happen here. Is there anything on track 4? Yeah, I have automations there. Let's rename them, auto-name those automations. So I'm going to insert one here. Insert one. And there we go. And then we're going to do it. So that's what pretty much we're going to have there. And now we just need to find the right sound. Obviously not that. So I think that one's going to be cool there. We just got to, of course, EQ out the low. I kind of want to have the downlifter. I'm going to lower the volume down on that downlifter though. Maybe I don't need it. I don't know. I'm a bit indifferent about it. But we are going to have to route this guy, the train horn, into one of the things. So we're going to do that. Insert here. Ah, fuck. I fucked that up. Hold up. Reset track. Yeah, let's reset that. So we're just going to go here to that silent I made. Call it rename color and tone. Train horn. We're going to call it the train horn. There we go. Okay, we're going to route the train horn to insert number 19. There we go. Okay, so all we just have to do is get rid of the low end. So very simple. Parametric EQ. Change it to a low pass. Hopefully you guys can see that. Change that to a low pass if I can. Come on. Come on. There we go. It kind of loses that doesn't it? Let's try putting it an octave higher. I mean, I liked it there because of some tonal qualities it had, but nah, I like it. I like it down there. Maybe we can figure out a way to have it. Maybe we think too much of the chords on it. So sorry, the low end on it. That maybe it doesn't really matter that much if we have that low end. As long as it doesn't interfere, we should be fine. So let's see. Let's move it down. Okay, let's add a bit of an LFO as well, LFO 2 on that. I think we're just gonna have to find another bass. That one's dope. Honestly, it's meant to replicate the sound of Crowd Control's breakdown from Fisher, but I don't know if it's working well for us there. Okay, so maybe that one. Don't click on that. That would be dope if we were going for those kind of tracks. The whole kind of like goofier side of it, but nah. There's a shot in here called the Walker shot. So I'm trying. Yeah, I think like that one. Maybe putting a bit of white noise with it would sound good. So just a little. And then after that, we're gonna have the effect shots. These guys again, but variation 1. Drum change there. No kick. And then we're gonna drop in again. And now we're gonna do the same bass again. So you can see. Again, this guy's gonna come in again, but now we're gonna do a variation of that. So we're gonna clone that. No, I don't wanna delete it. What the fuck? I wanna clone that. There we go. This one's just gonna be the pitch one, so all we have to do is pitch it, and hopefully I don't fuck that up either. Okay, double click on that. Okay, how do you do pitch bends on this? I think you have to go down here. No pitch, no fine pitch, channel pitch. So I'm gonna conform with that. But if you guys have any tips on those pitch bends, is it better to use the pitch, automate the pitch wheel in silent, or is it better to do it the way I'm doing it? Okay, now if you hear the Shiva soundtrack, that pitch goes higher. So we're gonna increase the bend range in silent, which is just gonna allow us to go higher when it does the pitch bend. Let's start 24. We're also gonna have this be a little bit longer train horn number 2, so we're also gonna have it be about 4 bars, which is crazy. It's a long ass shit, but we're gonna do that. So, and we're just gonna have to do this to it. There we go, baby. Yeah. And then just have the same stuff going there. It's a very long one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm also gonna have to add the new main lead, which is just a boom. It's gonna and this. So I don't know if I like it how it comes in there, personally me, so I'm gonna have that come in all here. And then we're gonna have that happen one more time after these 4 bars, so have that there. And also we're gonna use the first variation of the lead, not the crazy one. So it's gonna be this one right here. Let's just do that. And now I'm gonna do another clone of this guy, mainly because I wanted to pitch down. I don't know if that's the thing. How would I go about having this just using one where I can have all these different pitch bend ranges? I feel like if I wanted to do that, I would just have to add automation lanes instead, rather than just having doing what I'm doing right now with the clones. But it's fine, you know, I'm just gonna go that route, but hopefully, you know, I can get a little bit better at that, because right now it is gonna get kind of annoying. All right, so we're gonna go into that, and all we really need to do is just change that channel pitch, reverse. So we're just gonna reverse that. So, okay, I think like that. That needs to go higher, that bottom part of it. Okay, let's go. we're gonna keep it going. Alright guys, so we're pretty much in here. We just got to bring this guy back in here. We're going to go with just a very standard one now. Going back to what we had over here on this track here. So we're just going to input that, and then we're just going to have drums here. Let's do no kick again. And we're gonna add these as well. Going back to what we had over here. Ah, fuck. All right, so one more time. Okay, and then we're gonna bring in the kick again. We're gonna have that train horn. Gonna have whoa, what happened there? Why is it loud all of a sudden? Oh, because it's routed to train horn number 19. God damn it. All right, we're just going to have to unroute that there. Man, the newbie moments, man. Newbie as hell. But it's all good. We're learning. I don't know why the fuck that happened. All right, where's that downlifter at? Where you at? Don't hide. Don't fucking hide, G. I need to control that, guys. I'm all in the zone. There it is, number 19. Hell no, you're not number 19, fucker. All right, so he wants to be there with him, but no, you're not going to be that loud, bro. You ain't going to be that loud with me. It should be number 9. I don't know why the hell you went over there. There we go. We're just going to repeat that, guys. He doesn't have anything here, but just he has that. That questions the thing, you know, when you hear these kind of tracks, you're just going like, man, these tracks, when they make these guys are making it, they're like, they don't care, like they're just having fun with it. I'm learning from it because at the end of the day, it just shows like, yo, it's that simple, and it doesn't need to sound all that. Yeah, I mean, it's great to go for strive for the best, guys, but if you like your idea, I mean, just have confidence in it. You know, these are things I wouldn't do personally in a song like what he's doing here. I would actually keep this going because I like to have that whole feel of like the whole arrangement of a progressive house track where it's the climax and that's the biggest part of something. But here, yeah, we're just again, we're going to take off the drums here. You know, the weird thing here is that thing goes away, but then it just comes back over. So we're going to add these basses here. And then we're just going to bring back these guys here. Okay, so I'm going to add this here. I'm gonna bring these back because I do. Now the difference here for me is that I am gonna add a vocal for this in the next episode of the track, this track, because I kind of think it needs it. I personally don't like the way it is right now. I feel like it needs a vocal to drive it, like some catchy stuff to help the transition sound smoother and all that. I'm gonna get rid of drums here, add no kick again. Just doing the whole 8-bar thing. And then we're gonna go back to and then here I'm just gonna get rid of after 8 bars, another 8. And then pretty much here we're just gonna arrange it out so that we just go out to, you know, the track itself, like, all right, we're done with it. So this is just all arrangement at the end of here, guys. So just getting it to just get into an outro pretty much. I'm gonna bring some of the stuff from the intro back in, just so that we can kind of keep it interesting as well. I think, yeah, that's not in time. Someone told me that too, so I need to fix that. I think all I have to do is just cut it though, in all honesty. But yeah, after this, guys, it's just an outro like this, and it's a long one where there's just the bass and the kick and the drums going. There's really not much to it. As you guys saw, we're pretty much almost done with this. We are going to fine-tune a couple of things like the FX mixing and all that, because I feel like the main shots in the lead are a bit thinnish. So we're going to have to ease up on either the master, because I put an ozone one, or certain things. So yeah, so this guy's not in yet. So what I'm going to do to get it in time, I guess we could use that. But what I want to do is something else. I want to edit sample, or pitch correct the sample, sorry. Because this brings up new tone, which is you guys' Ableton's warper and all that good stuff. So I just need to fix the timing on this. So we know that has to happen every offbeat. So new tone, tell me where the damn offbeat is. I think it's right there. Yeah, so that should be fine. And then this one needs to be there as well. And I think this one's not hitting on it. I think that's the offbeat there. So yeah, there we go. So I'm going to keep that first part, actually. I think the first part's good. Everything else, no. So I'm just going to grab that. Go. There we go. And that's all I really need. Okay, see it. All right, yeah, simple as that. So I'm just counting bars. That's eight. I think that's 8. Yeah, that should be 8. 8. That needs to go away there. This needs to come in there. It has to follow that rule. You know, good arranged track. The rule of 8. And yeah, there we go. This guy's just gonna go there. So let's do that. And I think that's gonna be about it right now. Yeah, let's just have it go for 8 bars, because I feel like that's gonna get annoying hella fast. So. All right, so again, you know, this isn't like a progressive house track, nothing like that. It's mainly just a standard track, as you guys can see, very simple. We're going to fine-tune stuff for sure on this, though, in the coming episodes. I think maybe in 2 episodes we should be done with this, because one of them can be just adding vocals, fine-tuning like the mix. And then the last episode will be a master that will get this to sound the way it needs to. But But yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in today. Thank you guys for tuning into the series. If you guys have any suggestions on things to do, again, leave them in the comments, ways to do things and all that. But this is a standard Dirtybird track using Shiba-san's Mosquito as reference. The sad thing about it, guys, is at the end of the day, it's either you like the style or you don't. I've seen a lot of people talk shit on Dirtybird tracks where it's like it's not good, and I hear I'm like, this is decent. Like, what are you talking about? So hopefully you guys can learn from this. Hopefully the arrangement and how do you just go about making a track. At times I haven't felt really that inspired to work on this track, but having that reference up there guides me, because I'm like, all right, even though I'm not inspired, I know what I need to do for the track. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode, and thank you guys for tuning in as always. You guys take care.